In an unexpected act of kindness, a man's simple gesture of helping a sheep sets off a chain of extraordinary events. Little does he know that his act of kindness will lead to something truly remarkable: a daring escape and neglected wool. Chris, the adventurous lamb, escaped from his owner, embracing a carefree life for 5 years. During this time, he showed little concern for seasonal haircuts, resulting in an astonishing amount of unruly wool. When the Royal Society for the Protection of Animals found him near the border of Canberra and New South Wales, they were stunned by the sheer volume of his wool. The neglected wool had grown to such an extent that it posed a risk to Chris's health and well-being. It had become matted and heavy, impeding his movements and causing discomfort. The wool's condition was a clear indicator of the lack of care he had received during his time on the run. A call for help and the shearing champion. The shelter staff, concerned for Chris's well-being, sought the assistance of a professional barber for small ruminants. Their search led them to an Australian sheep shearing champion, renowned for his skill in tackling challenging shearing cases. With 5 other assistants, he took on the task of shearing Chris, commencing what would be an eventful and record-breaking endeavor. Upon seeing the condition of Chris's wool, the shearing champion knew he had a formidable task ahead. He was determined to provide Chris with much-needed relief and comfort by skillfully shearing off the excessive wool. The champion understood the importance of shearing Chris with precision and care, as the process could be overwhelming for the lamb after years of neglect. A record-breaking shearing spectacle. The sheep shearing champion, armed with his expertise, started the arduous task of shearing Chris's wool. The abundance of wool proved to be a formidable challenge, requiring multiple passes with the clippers. As they peeled away layer after layer, the visible form of Chris was unveiled, reduced by half in volume. Chris's transformation was truly remarkable. With each passing minute, the weight of the wool decreased, and his freedom from the burden of excessive wool became evident. The shelter staff and onlookers were in awe of the champion's skill and the resilience displayed by the brave lamb. The shearing process was meticulous and required both skill and sensitivity. The champion ensured that Chris remained calm and comfortable throughout the shearing, handling him with care and compassion. It was a testament to the bond that can develop between humans and animals when approached with empathy and understanding. As the final layers of wool were sheared off, the shelter staff could hardly believe their eyes. Chris had shed an astonishing amount of wool, leaving him looking lighter, more agile, and undoubtedly relieved. The collected wool was weighed, and to everyone's amazement, it broke the world record for the largest amount of wool sheared from one ram at a time, weighing a staggering 42.5 kilograms. Chris finds a home and the power of resilience. After the shearing spectacle, Chris was officially welcomed into the shelter. With his newfound freedom and lighter load, he seemed to embrace the care and attention given to him by the shelter staff. His journey from a neglected and burdened lamb to a record-breaking survivor was an inspiring tale of resilience and strength. Amid the overwhelming response, the shelter staff took their time to find the perfect home for Chris, a place where he would be loved, cared for, and ensured regular haircuts. His journey from a lamb on the run to a record-breaking survivor had touched the lives of many, and people from different corners of the globe wanted to be part of his next chapter.